both Nordstream pipelines going from Russia to Germany have been leaking. And it turns out those gas leaks, according to multiple European governments and seismologists, are due to explosions, blasts, and they certainly appear to be man-made. Was this done on purpose? Yeah, that's what people seem to be saying. Who stands to profit from this? Well, if the Russians, let's say it's the Russians, why would the Russians do this? People are saying, well, because they want to destabilize the European economy. Further destabilize it. Yeah, well, that doesn't really make sense because the Russians are not pumping gas through anyway. So if they wanted to destabilize it, right, supposedly, hypothetically, they'd have already done that. So for me, this doesn't make sense that Russia would want to blow up its own pipeline that it just finished building. If anything, it's the United States that stands to gain from this. Unnamed sources are saying that the CIA, the Central Intelligence Agency in the US, the CIA, warned the German government just a few weeks ago that there will be attacks in the Baltic Sea on the Nord Stream pipelines. Now, you could interpret this both ways. You could say that, well, maybe the CIA was warning Germany about Russia attacking the pipelines, right? Or someone who is on Russia's side potentially attacking the pipeline. But you could also interpret it another way and say, well, the CIA are involved in this, which is nothing out of the ordinary. It could be the CIA simply, doing the Germans the simple courtesy of warning them beforehand what they were about to do. Generally speaking, when you have an entire continent that has 40% of its gas coming from Russia, and there's no more gas coming from Russia, they're screwed, right? Europe is screwed. So the other options that they had were LNG. LNG is liquefied natural gas, right? And who is a big exporter of this? It's the United States. So already months ago, many months ago, before these blasts today at Nord Stream 1 and Nord Stream 2, I was telling you and showing you that people exporting liquefied natural gas from the United States to Europe are making a killing. As a matter of fact, Business Insider used that very phrase in the headline, right? The exporters of LNG are making a killing. The way that this, benefits the United States of America is not just about exporting LNG. When you don't have gas, when you don't have natural gas, you don't have electricity. Germany nationalized its energy giant Uniper, right? Because they're going bust. The French did the same thing with Électricité de France, with EDF, because the losses are so big. And as a result, you can't keep the lights on. You can't keep the machines on. You can't keep the furnaces on. You can't keep the robots on. People that are making steel, people that are making glass, all of these extremely important industries which are heavily reliant on Russian gas are screwed because they cannot afford to keep the lights on. They're literally deindustrializing Europe just so they can mess with Russia. So who benefits from that? The United States. And again, this is not just about gas, it's about the overall political relationship between Russia and Europe. I think this is so disastrous. They have really almost quite literally burnt the bridges. The only thing that bridged Germany and Russia, gone.